Man, all we do is bring a camera out here and Ja'Kobe start to run. So Ja'Kobe's running with Ana-Liese today. We're gonna go over 11 hurdles, so sort of a long hurdle day for us. Just working on rhythm and timing and trying to get back into a longer stuff, right? We come off indoor season where we're only going 5 hurdles. So I want to give them as many opportunities in practice to hurdle longer than what we will in competition. And we did a hard training cycle with both of them after indoor nationals, but coming off that, didn't want to sprint too far and get them hurt. So this is sort of our first day going long like this. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
Is there anything specific you're looking for in this?
For both of them, it's different legs, but trying to be early on the takeoff and pushing into the hurdle. So when they get late, they tend to float a little bit. And when they're early on the takeoff and they can dive into the hurdle, push the chest through, we get a much better trail leg action. So that's our focus. Hey, you're on camera today. You better be able to do the workout. Don't get whooped by Ana-Liese.
Have you done a 11 hurdle workout before?
I have not.
Oh, really?
This will be my first time going over more than 7.
How are you feeling about it?
It's straight. It's just warmer in the race. I ain't really worried about it. It's cool. Nothing too crazy.
It's over.
It's over?
It's over.
Gordon, these two talk a lot of trash to each other. I'm not entirely sure who's the better trash talker, because Ana-Liese talks really good trash, but she also backs it up. So we're gonna do everything over 39s today. We're not going over 42s. So.
What's the reason for that?
So our goal is to work on putting the foot down and keeping the hips up, and we want to work on a rhythm and a timing, right? So, you know, you're almost like, all right, well, if we're going to run 3 150s today, we're not running everything at max effort, right? Like it's training, right? So the goal here is to get 3 runs through 12 hurdles, which is basically 3 races in the span of an hour or less. So to put it up to 42s just creates a scenario where we're putting him out of his comfort zone. But the other part is the 39s mean they come a little bit faster. So it's actually a good thing. So we're discounting every hurdle, right? So we're about a foot closer than we normally are.
Okay.
In an effort to recreate the adrenaline and the competition of people around you and stuff like that. So we jam them in, and it forces them to hurt a little bit better, but it also, what you normally get at competition time with that adrenaline flow, we try to fix that with jamming the hurdles. All right, move back like 4 or 5 inches.
Yeah.
Move that back, put the foot on the ground, commit to the shoulder.
All right.
Here we go. Hey, they're gonna come quick today.
Backing up made it. What's the name? Made it feel better going in.
Yeah, but they're gonna come quick, right?
Yeah.
Normally, this is film I can delete.
Yeah.
But if you get beat by Ana-Liese today, this is on film permanently.
Just said that.
I'm just saying,
No pressure.
there's a lot of trash talk before practice. Don't take your focus away from what you're doing, right? Early on the takeoff, set the shoulder, both of you, right? It might be competition, but I got to execute what I'm trying to do without getting caught up with her, right? Ja'Kobe, that lesson we learned last week, yes? So focus on you. Set, yep. Come on, early. Ooh. But that's exactly what I said before, right?
Yeah.
We're not here to press, we're here to execute, okay? Look, go back to what we did at World Juniors, okay? If you execute your race the way you're meant to, there's no one that can beat you, okay? The only way you get beat is you start to run their race. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you've got to focus on what you're doing. You've literally got to be caught up right here, right? And we go to the horse races. You ever been to the horse races? No? You ever watch horse racing on TV? You know, they put the little blinders on the horse? That's so that they don't get freaked out by everybody else, right? We have to do the same thing. I got my blinders on. I'm working on me, right? Put the takeoff leg in the ground early, right? Square the shoulder, okay? Lock in. Ana-Liese, I need that shoulder. Right shoulder's got to be here. All right. Set. Go. Early. Come on, right here. Come on, early. Stay on it. She's getting there. Oh, 04, 96, 97, 03, 93, 97, 07, 93, right? Your last two got a little bit lazy, right? But that's the fatigue factor, right? And when you get fatigued, your go-to is, I'm just gonna float the hurdle and I'm okay with it, right? And you have to force yourself down. This is where we beat people here, okay? Because everybody else has that same emotion like, man, I'm tired, right? And I'm gonna block late, I'm gonna hurdle late, and everything's gonna go up here, right? This, I have to commit to this being on the ground early, yeah? Everything else, the first 8 hurdles are fantastic.
They felt good.
Yeah, but we've got to fix this here. He beat you from 7 to 10.
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah, don't let him do it again.
He's right there.
Yeah, don't let him do it again. Talk to me.
That one felt better.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I was actually in my head like, oh, I'm finna catch her, and it was harder to catch her.
Yes.
That time I wasn't thinking about it, and it was.
It's coming, right?
Yeah.
When you're focused on what you're doing, we're good. When we get caught up in what's going on, what side of the track we're running on, what the wind's doing, how many people there are, her running fast, him running fast, then we get mixed up, right? We have to keep stuff simple. Our lane, what we're trying to accomplish, right? And for you, the great part for you is you're tall, you're strong, you're fast, okay? We have to control all of that speed and that power and that ability. And the only way to do that is early on the takeoff, push the body into the hurdle, right? And now I'm in here, I'm in the right spot. The only thing I can do to make a mistake at that point is get to here and rush to the next hurdle and push into it, right? When you force yourself here and put the foot on the ground, you're fantastic. Yeah, very nice. Nice work.
Last one.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling?
Feeling good. I'm still a little tired. I'm not used to this.
Does this rain affect y'all at all?
Nah, not really.
No.
It's gonna affect me until I start. But once I start, I ain't gonna worry.
We got a little fatigue under our legs. That means we've got to execute even better. All right, set, go. Early, stay on it. Very nice. Man, all we do is bring a camera out here and Ja'Kobe starts running.
I was trying to keep moving with the hurdles.
Yes, but we have to stay down early, often, the whole way, right? We can't just do it when he's coming, right? We have to be here so he doesn't get to come and get you. Yeah, that's a good day. Happy with that. No, it looked great.
I ain't gonna count none of them reps out.
No, I like that. All right, hey, weight room. Yeah, I like that a lot. Look, everything you're doing today is what you didn't do in practice, in the competition, right? Like we got caught up in everything else, right? And you're good under the lights when you're focused on you, right? When you get caught up in all the stuff around you, it gets there, right? And that's why we talk about business trip every time, right? When it's a business trip, I don't care who's watching me, I don't care who's filming, I don't care who's in the race. It's me, 110 meters, 10 hurdles, my lane, right? And if I get out the way we got out at nationals, no one can even be in front of me, right? So it's not like somebody can knock over a hurdle and it falls in my lane or does something. Like, if I'm gone, I'm gone. Yeah. All right, weight room. That's a nice job. Very happy with that. Very happy. It's a great start to the next 10 days.